So this is what happens when people like Rowling stir up hate online and people get caught up in it. So I will explain from the beginning. Cisgender men are men who remain the same gender that they were assigned at birth. Cisgender women are women who were assigned female at birth and remain that way. These are old terms. They're not anything new. They are used across the board in science. You will probably also know the term trans fats. That's the most common one. Transgender means that you are no longer the gender that you were assigned at birth. So a transgender woman is somebody who was born and they were assigned male at birth, and then they have changed their gender and decided that they are a woman. I mean, they were born a woman, but whatever. Ignoring all that, that's all that means. It's not something you'd use in normal conversation, despite women getting so upset. And it's always women, isn't it, of a certain age, getting so upset about it. The only time you would need to use those terms would be in conversations about gender, because then you can just quickly and elegantly identify where on that spectrum people sit. It's so much easier. And saying I'm cisgender what's the issue? However, asexuality, there was a day about it about a week ago, and the amount of hate that I saw all over online about, please don't interrupt Holly, a postman just walked past, about that. I mean, I've seen evangelicals claiming that asexual people were perversions and should be, shot, and all sorts of terrible things. I don't think they knew what the term meant, because all being asexual means is you don't feel sexual attraction. Why is there a day about it? Well, unlike Joe Rowling, who's busy going, me, pick me, it's because if in a society where everything revolves around sexual attraction, advertising, we're advertised by these images of, all the rest of it. People who would rather have a cup of tea and a Garibaldi think there's something wrong with them. And it's horrible. They feel lonely and a bit wrong. What's wrong with me? Why don't I fancy people? And knowing it's a thing, and there are lots of other people out there who are really not fussed, don't feel sexual attraction, makes them able to relax and think, oh, it's okay. Don't have to. I'm fine. Heterosexual means that you fancy people of the opposite sex, and homosexual means you fancy people of the same sex. And mostly, everybody is on board with sexualities being different. We understand that, again, across the spectrum. Asexual people got a bit of a flag so that they didn't feel that they were wrong in the way that homosexual people did 50, 100 years ago. They thought there was something wrong with them. There isn't. It's normal. And then, of course, because of all this and all the bloody venom that's going around, people don't know what they're talking about. So asexual people, don't worry about them. They're fine. They're not going to try and jump your bones, but you might make them a cup of tea, a slice of nice cake. That would go down well.